Damas y caballeros, welcome to En Mis Tiempos. I'm one of your hosts, George, and I'm here today with Adrian and Alfredo in spirit only. R.I.P. How's it going, Adrian?
Pretty good. We're sad to say that Joe is
we lost the man.
Not here.
He's out saving pandas, doing his what is it called? Like humanitarian or stuff? I don't know.
He's working.
He's working.
He's working.
Currently working right now. But we will carry the show must go on. We're gonna carry this thing on. You know. I didn't have any line to say this week. I completely blanked out this morning or right now. But Adrian, how was your weekend?
It was pretty good. How was yours? Well, before I go there, didn't get into a whole lot. I had a couple soccer games with my daughter, which that usually takes up most of my time nowadays. Had one sick one.
Oh yeah,
and that's it.
Your Gladys is away right now, so you're kind of a single father. I were talking beforehand. How's that? I mean, how do you?
It's so easy. It's I don't know what they complain about.
Tell her, lay it down right now and let her know. No,
it's. I mean, it's easy for me for some things, but you know, in some areas you can tell, like it's necessary. They need to be there. The girls are like, "Where is she? Where is she?" You know, like
okay. Like, I don't know what kind of situations, but have you?
That was it.
Is there stuff you've learned now? Is this your first time alone with them?
No,
okay.
She's gone too many trips.
She leaves.
Yeah. Never this long though. This is the longest.
Oh, how long has it been? Like about a week?
Yeah, since last Thursday.
Where'd she go?
Utah.
Glad. Oh, did she go to the? What is it called? One Zion National Park. She went everywhere.
She went to a lot of places. She has a friend that lives there, and she flew with 3 other friends, and they just hiked.
They hiked
every single day. Yeah.
Okay, wait. So they took a girls trip. I saw somewhere on TikTok saying that some person was talking about like girls going on girl trips. Is like, why are you going on trips when you have a man? It's like you're not going for stuff like that, you know. It's like you're looking for something else, or you're trying to go clubbing out by yourself with the girls, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, in instances, maybe yes, but for you, I don't think that's true, right? I believe they're all hiking.
No, they're hiking, I think.
Hey, I better get a rock.
We're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out. It all comes out sometimes. Yeah.
But she's done this. There's this little group of girls that she hangs out with, and they always like at least once or twice a year they just go somewhere.
That's pretty fun.
And yeah,
she likes it. I feel like we should start doing that. Like whenever she goes on her trip, you'll plan another trip right after that same trip. So right when she gets back, you're on. I don't know. Somewhere. You're like,
I'm writing them down. I'm keeping score, boy.
It's all about to come back. It's the now that I bring it up, Utah, man. We went to Zion National Park. I think you remember we did, right? Me and the cousins. That was a really great experience to go see the hiking in the Zion National Park. You're walking through the river, or not a river. Is it a river? Yeah, I consider it a river. You're walking in between a big ass valley. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. So I'm pretty sure she's having a good time.
Yeah, I know she does. She likes all that stuff. So
do you not like going hiking?
Yeah, I do. I do. I just never really been.
You're not the hiking type.
No, I like the hiking.
What's one place you would like to go that is hiking considered? You know what I
mean? Maybe Denver or Oregon.
Oh, Oregon.
You know,
is that Yosemite?
I think so.
I think so.
That's north of California. So.
Yeah. Yosemite. I think I'd go hiking. I'd go hiking through like Canada or New York. Yeah.
Same thing. They're right there.
It's somewhere like that. But
Oregon's right there too.
Yeah, talk about the elephant in the room. Other than being here, I'd like to say sorry to all those Cowboy fans, me included. What's that one meme from South Park? Season's here and season's gone.
Pretty much. When you lose your quarterback, that's it.
I just don't understand how he twice in a row, play after play, like back to back, right? It was hit him in the same finger.
I didn't see that.
So they
turned it off after the third quarter.
I was so close.
After a while, I'm like, I could just go to sleep and I'll be fine. Like,
I'll find out in the morning. I know we're gonna be 0-1, but yeah, it was a bad start. Not what we wanted.
Won't talk about that too much.
Yeah,
but the Niners also lost, so kind of feels okay.
It feels, yeah, you're right.
It kind of evens it out.
Yeah, it does. It does.
I hope we get Jimmy.
Did you hear about that? I was about to say that.
I hope we get him, even though I don't like that guy, but I hope we get him and we just
but you know how many
championship. That would be great.
We won a championship with Jimmy G. No, yeah. But you know how many people are gonna say shit to us because we get Jimmy G from San Francisco?
A lot.
Alfredo was gonna bring it up, but I'm okay with it as long as we can get something better than a rush hour.
Rush hour.
Cooper Rush.
Oh yeah. I don't. Yeah.
So apart from that, I also had a weekend. Saturday I went out and I partied basically again. I went to New West again for a friend's birthday. Some stuff happened.
When, Friday?
Yeah, Friday. No, Saturday. Friday, I don't know what I did.
Wait, I saw you.
Did we see each other Friday?
I did see you Friday.
Oh yeah, Friday I pulled up to your house. I was like, I don't know. I had nothing to do, so I went over there with the cousins. But yeah, Saturday I went to partying, and then Sunday morning some stuff happened. Well, I don't want to say the stuff because it didn't really like. Look, I want to ask you a question, okay? So, and I want to see how you would take this scenario. So, you get you the night before, basically, you're at the club, or no, let's just say you're somewhere else, right? You're at a party, everybody's hanging out. Some friends start talking to each other and say, "Hey, we're doing it." You're close friends with this. This is a group friend, right? It's like you have a group chat with these people, right?
Yeah.
And before I start, if you're not listening, I do not. It didn't bother me at all. Like I was 100% okay. I'm glad y'all had a good time, but like someone else was booty hurt, and I'm just gonna say that it wasn't.
Shit.
It wasn't me. It was.
Call him out. Call him out.
But okay, so someone invites another friend of yours in front of you, but you have no idea what it is about. So let's say they're like, "Oh, tomorrow we're gonna go out for brunch," and you're in that literally right in front of you, and you have not been told anything about that or weren't invited. Okay, so it just goes on the night, right? Next morning, the friend they're all going, and then they call you and ask you, "Hey, are you coming?" And you're like, "Well, I didn't know anything about it, right?" Mm-hmm. So would it bother you in the sense of like that happened, or are you the jealous type or anything like that?
So you were part of the group.
Yes.
And this person was inviting people, but not sending that invite directly to you. Kind of there.
Yeah, basically. It's like,
so you didn't know if you were invited or not, or you felt like.
Well, no, you
didn't get like a direct invite.
Exactly. So it was never the message was never sent through a group chat that we have. So that's where we usually always message each other.
Yeah.
or I'm in the group chat that's not. There's a different group chat without me, but
let's talk shit about George's group chat.
So I was like, at the end of the day, it didn't bother me. I was like, whatever. It's like they're having he went out. They took out the girl that had her birthday the night before.
Yeah,
and they gave her. And they had
you were invited to that, right?
To the party, yes, by her. Yeah. So it didn't bother me.
So do you get along with these other people?
Oh yeah. They're literally like one of those, like one of my best friends. Did it bother me that he didn't invite me? No. It's like, to me, it was like he was having his own, wanted like to take that person out with his wife, girlfriend. And so like they wanted to take her out, but they invited other people también. Yeah. So it was selective, but would it bother you?
I mean, that situation wouldn't bother me.
Huh?
Not me.
It was like,
because I mean, you know, you don't know what their plans are. Maybe they had already got enough people for the table that they had, or something like that. But I don't know.
Well,
it could be more.
There could be more. So one of my friends that was visiting from, where's he visiting from? Where do you live? Austin. He was visiting from Austin for that same birthday, right? He was a little bit hurt just because.
Oh, what? Because they didn't invite you, or because he didn't get invited?
Because he was not. I feel like because he was invited. He was actually the one that was told about it in front of me. But in the morning, as he was trying to get like more information as to where it was going to be at, what time and stuff like that, he was never responded to, and so he.
Sounds like something funny was going on there.
Hey, I don't know. They
calling you out.
If they don't like them, that's another thing. No, I'm kidding. You know who you are. We all love you.
I don't know who you are.
Well, yeah, exactly. Your friend group. It's but yeah, that was a situation that happened Sunday in the morning. So I was like,
yeah, I mean, there could be 100 reasons why, but
I woke up ready
I don't know.
I woke up ready to watch football. They didn't even know about it. And then they like calling me. I was like, I'm just going to go eat something. That was all that happened for me in the weekend.
How'd you do on fantasy?
I won my first game, ladies and gents. I just like to claim the Cowboys may be 0-1, but your boy right now is 1-0 in fantasy. Whoop, whoop. So if you ever listen to this, I'm sorry I destroyed your team. No, I had CeeDee Lamb and Zeke, and the whole time I'm watching the Cowboys game, I'm like, please do something.
Every time they throw the ball, you're like, CeeDee. Nope, somebody else.
It was
some nobody.
Brown. It was a new
Noah
kid.
Brown.
Yeah, and but I did have another player on the Tampa Bay, so I was like, chunk it to him, please.
Yeah,
it was a good game though, and I did win, so. That did make me happy this weekend.
That's what fantasy does. Is like you could be watching some random game, but you're like got two players playing,
and you're like excited for the game.
Shit, you sit there and watch it. Any other time, it's like I don't want to watch this shit.
You really don't, and that's what fantasy did to me. That's why I told you last week. I was like, oh, also last week, you remember how we were talking about the frijoles?
Yeah.
So this weekend.
You made some?
No. I was at my girlfriend's house, right, Priscilla, and her grandma came to visit from out of town, from San Luis, a little town called Villa de Ramos, and so we're chilling there. We're playing Mario Kart, her cousins and me and stuff, and I look at the table where her mom and her grandma were at, and I see them picking out frijoles. I was like, I just talked.
Did you ask?
I didn't ask.
You didn't ask?
I didn't ask, but I was like, I was watching them and they were like sitting there picking,
So what did you think they were doing at the time? Like what did it look like they were doing?
Choosing.
Because last week when we brought this up, Joe said they're taking
the rocks out. Yeah.
And I was like, no, they're picking out
the good and bad.
The good ones, and they'll get rid of the bad ones. I don't know.
That's what I should have asked about, like how you determine the good and bad ones. Because I don't understand how you do you knock on them or do you just feel it?
think you just look at them.
Okay. Okay, you might just look at them.
I don't know. Like it just always seems like they're just doing this. You know, what I'm doing is waving my hands.
Yeah, waving around
over
like
the
shuffling cards, basically.
And they just kind of pick, and it's weird. They put these that they're gonna use on one side, and then the other one's back in the bag or trash. I don't know.
What I thought they were doing was just choosing the frijoles for like what's it called? The game
Loteria.
Loteria. I was like, it must be doing that.
Yeah.
No, but I saw that. I was like, God, just like, it's true. Not that I didn't believe Fredo, pero or you también.
I still question it.
What question? What?
Looking for rocks or separating them from the rocks. Yeah. I feel like they're doing more than that.
Well, to your extent, yeah, you're right. I feel like they are looking for the good and bad. Like you're doing, what's another food that you look for? Like whenever, you know how you go look for like, I don't know, fruits or vegetables and you're like looking at them and you're trying to determine if it's a good one?
Like avocados?
Yeah, avocados. Yeah. I still don't know how that works. Is the more mushier, the better?
I mean, the mushier it is, the reddier it is. So if it's mushy, like a certain amount, you can eat it that night or that day. Mm. If it's too hard, you got to wait a couple of days for it to, get mushy.
I didn't know that.
So you can get, a mixture. That way, some will be ready later in the week. And then the ones you have that are ready, you can eat them
there
that day or the next day, whatever.
I don't know. So does that mean Chipotle's avocado is always good?
I don't know.
It's always ready. I don't know. I feel like they're. They say they make fresh food or fresh vegetables.
You can make avocado with ripe ones or not.
Just have you ever had avocado on toast?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never had that.
What?
I just feel like it's kind of weird mixture, a combination. It might just be me. I'm just completely weird. I'm sorry.
This is coming from somebody that puts ketchup on tamales.
And you know it's right.
Avocado toast is normal. What are you talking about?
It's just that, no. I feel like that just like caught wind like maybe 5-6 years ago.
When brunch started or what?
Yes, exactly. Do you no back in your day? No, for real. Back when we were younger, do you remember people talking about brunch? Or was it just like, oh, we're gonna go eat at lunchtime breakfast?
Yeah, brunch, no.
Yeah, it wasn't a thing, right?
I think brunch just kind of came up like in the 2000s or something.
Yeah. Was it because
I mean people were doing it.
But not knowing what to call it.
What happened was people were drinking. Started drinking like around 10 or 11 on fucking Sundays.
Yeah.
And then started getting the stink eye. So then they were like, all right, we got to call this something and make this popular so that, we're not people don't call us drunks.
We got to call it something.
Called it brunch, started drinking at 10, 11, and...
You're an alcoholic. No, I'm just having brunch.
No, it's brunch. That's what you do in brunch. What do you mean?
Hey, but then, what's it called? What are they called? No, I'm about to call them margaritas. The regular brunch drink. Mimosas. Those just got created after they called brunch, right? Or do you feel like that was earlier?
I don't know.
I
feel like I learned about that in the last 2-3 years.
Mimosas?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Probably 2-3 years. Probably longer.
5 years. Something like that. Because I mean, what else would you do use champagne for?
New Year's.
Celebrating nomás, exactly.
New Year's, that's about it.
Yeah, you just use it to celebrate.
Do you remember getting the cup like when you're like 12 and stuff and you're like like your tia just fucking hands you a cup and you're like, I'm 12. But
did that happen? Did you drink it though?
Yeah. Yeah. You're 12. You're like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna drink this shit. Oh
no, I remember. Like
they don't care because it's just so small and whatever. But
little do they know that fucked you up.
Yeah, I'm an alcoholic because of you, tia.
She just pass it around. And she looks at you. Aquí ten. Toma.
Like, I'm gonna give you a little something.
No le digas a tu mamá. And you walk around and you get someone else's and you're like, hey, give me that too. Or you just walk around drinking the other cups and the people didn't leave around.
Yeah.
Nah.
Start picking them up.
What? When was the first time you drank?
Like tasted, I don't remember.
Okay, tasted or first time you drank?
I drank. I was 14.
Okay.
And I was with our late co-host.
Wait, fellow late co-host.
And a couple cousins. And I was 14, and it was around my birthday.
Wait, did he get it for you?
Fucked up. Yes.
You got it for you?
I mean, no. No, he didn't get it for me. We stole it. You know, he was asleep, but we stole it.
Oh my
totally
God.
legal.
Wait, how?
No, we don't got a lot.
You don't got it? Yeah. I was gonna say. Okay,
Yeah, I was 14, and I believe it was Tecates, the red ones.
Yeah,
and tequila or some type of.
That messed you up.
And I took 14 shots because it was my 14th birthday.
You do that in Mexico, not here. Well, no, okay.
It was in Eastgate.
It was in Eastgate.
That's as Mexico as you can get right there.
So that was the first time you drank and got fucked up.
Yeah.
You got messed up.
I think that's the first time I got fucked up. I think I had, a couple drinks before that, but or like around that time.
Do you
14? Yeah, 14. That's when I was. Yeah.
You remember the number of shots that's coming back to you?
I remember the number of shots.
Did he just give you straight tequila?
I don't remember if it was tequila, but it was off a bottle.
Like you just drank it out the bottle?
No,
I feel like that's wrong.
It was shots. I don't remember if it was tequila.
You should just give you the bottle.
I don't know, but
good memories.
I fell asleep in the hallway.
But the hallway of what?
Well, it was just in a 1-bedroom apartment.
Okay. I was gonna say you're like in school or something, or no? I thought you were like outside in like some type of building.
No, it was at an apartment.
Or at what's it called? What's that pizza place called that you worked at?
Peter Pepper Pizza.
That place, or that place. The first time I drank, that I remember that I took a sip was like I think I was 5. My father gave me a sip, right? But the first time I drank was when I was like 16, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
No, I didn't get fucked up. I was like, I started drinking, but first time I got messed up was, I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember the first time I got messed up. I remember the times I got messed up. In Austin, I got messed up like almost every other week or every week. This past weekend, también, what happened? The Emmys happened. You know,
cool.
You know, what's his name? The guy from the only movie I know him from is Good Burger.
The black guy? Yeah.
But I don't know his name, but he was the host of
not Johnson. The fat guy.
That one. See that one exactly.
It's the two guys.
Is it?
One of them is the one with the curly or with the dreads all the time, and then the other guy.
Let me get a good burger. Yeah. And then, so at the Emmys, he had this moment where he was like at the bar, and he was like, "Oh, let me talk to this guy." Like it was like a little skit, right?
Yeah.
So he walks over, and it was the other guy. I don't remember like the guy's name, but it was the same guy from the Good Burgers movie. And he's like, "Oh, hey." They're like, "Hey, what's up?" Whatever. And he's like, "Oh, what do you want? Let me get a good burger." And everybody's like, "Ah." It was pretty cool. And then Zendaya won 2 Emmys apparently.
For what?
I have no idea. I don't really follow that. I don't know what she watches or anything or what she did.
Kenan Thompson.
Yeah. No, but was that their actual names or is that the
Kenan Thompson is his real name.
Oh, okay. Wait, that's just one guy?
Kenan Thompson is that guy.
Kenan Thompson. Kenan Thompson. Oh, I thought we were saying end.
Kenan.
Like, it's end that guy Thompson.
Kenan.
Okay,
Kenan Thompson.
Yep. Yeah, that guy. That's the guy that was hosting Emmys this weekend. Supposedly they offered it to Chris Rock también, pero Chris Rock obviously turned it down.
Shit. You can only get slapped so many times, you know? He ain't trying to go up there and get slapped again.
No. I mean, I feel like he should just to like make it a joke. That I feel like
too soon.
Too soon? I mean,
yeah, he's he's making a lot of money off of it. So
Probably, yeah.
right now.
Oh, from his shows, yeah. September 11th was this past weekend, right? It was Sunday.
Yeah, it was. It's Sunday. My daughter was kind of talking to me about it. They watched a documentary on Friday.
Really? They showed up?
I think just something short, just kind of telling the story, what happened and all that.
Okay.
So she was just telling me about it, and yeah, I mean, it was cool that she knew.
What was her thoughts, or what'd she say?
Nothing. She was just like, that's, she was just like, that was crazy. Like, it's just, I'm sad for those people, stuff like that. Or she was like, did you know that, some people, took their own lives because, they couldn't get out, or the fire was hot and stuff. I'm like, yeah. Like,
I watched.
Yeah. Saw it live.
I saw it live, yeah. Exactly.
And then it was funny because because on Sunday I was like, what's today? And she was just like, I don't know. And it was like 9/11. And she's like, oh yeah, so she was excited about it, but
at the same time, you're like,
yeah, she knows what it is. She was just like, oh, okay. So then the next day, yesterday, she remembered because she went to school and she asked her friend, she was like, what's today's date? And her friend was like, I don't know. And she was like, oh, yesterday was 9/11. So today's the 12th. And then she was like, do you know what 9/11 is? And she was like, no.
So let me tell you.
Friend, and then she did. She explained it to her and all that.
That's nice.
So I saw a lot of people complaining on Facebook about there not being enough commercials, shout outs or whatever, just mentioning of 9/11. A lot of people were complaining.
Okay.
Did you see that too or no?
I did not see that, but what is your thoughts about that?
Did you notice it or were you just like,
honestly, no.
It's the same.
It's no, not the same because now that I think about it, I did watch a lot of football, so I was watching the shows, and so you noticed it during the games because it's being an event on that September 11th. I feel like everyone's obligated now to do something, like to say remember whatever happened on 9/11, right? Yeah. But commercials wise, no, and it's like I feel like it's okay just because you bringing up that tragedy on the same day is like, why bring us down on a day, right? That in my thought process, and
I feel like there's a lot of people that want to forget it.
Okay,
they lost people, they're like,
yeah, exactly.
And everybody's like, never forget.
Like, let me, like, for them, it's like, I want to forget that tragedy, but I remember my loved one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess remember the, I don't know, the memory. Like, I'm not saying forget about it. Like, nothing happened, get over it. No. Like, it happened.
Yeah.
It was a tragedy.
Yeah.
It was bad, regardless of your conspiracy theory
or whatever you think might have. Exactly. That's a whole nother story. I mean,
I don't think we have enough time for all that. There's a lot of people that, have different thoughts about that.
Exactly. But other than that, you're right. I feel like it should be, I don't know, take the people's names and like on a channel or something, just, let people read the names as like to remember those people, not the what happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is there like a Holocaust Day or something?
There's not a Holocaust Day, but there's museums.
I mean, it was a tragedy.
Yeah, it was.
Do you think there should be?
That's a good question. See, I know where you're going with this. And
well, I'm just comparing it to that.
Yeah.
It's like nobody's saying never forget the Holocaust.
No, people aren't saying never forget there's what is that? The Trail of Tears that killed like millions of Indians. And
yeah,
exactly. Yeah, that's where I'm like, you need like stop picking and choosing. If you're gonna remember one day, remember all of them, or remember,
Yeah, there's plenty of tragedies to fill up the calendar.
Exactly, and for like the French, no, was it in France? No, that was just a church. Or like what Alfredo was telling us about Rwanda.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, remember that day también, you know? But I don't know. To me, it wasn't such a big deal just because like you said, we really didn't get fed a lot of it this year. And I feel like that's what happens every year. Or it's toned down now, except for NFL games.
Toned down.
But then the Queen died.
Yeah, overshadowed it.
Remember that day.
Never forget.
Never forget. Hey, you know I have the same birthday as the Queen?
No.
That was so cool. I found out the other day. I was like,
ex-Queen.
Wow.
Easy there. If you were a real fan, you would have said that last week.
Yeah.
When we brought her up.
Yeah, well, you're right. I just found out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my Queen.
Do you remember? Maybe you're too young, but Princess Diana. I mean, you remember it, but you don't remember it.
I don't. Yeah, exactly. You're right. I remember it, but I don't remember it.
Yeah.
Where her passing and stuff, and then there was. I was listening to another podcast about it. Whenever she passed away, like there was a lot of controversy between
conspiracy theories about her getting killed and stuff.
Oh, I mean, that's another story. But like Queen Elizabeth, like, not saying. Apparently, she didn't say anything about it until like the day of or the funeral or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know
about that.
So she had they say they had, I don't know if this was the same day, but they said that she bowed to, I don't know if it was a casket while they were passing by, but she bowed and they were like, oh, no royal, person has ever done that. Like that was like a big message from her saying like, I have feelings too. I'm equal with y'all. Like I care. So, But back to 9/11.
But yeah, there was a lot of people at least on my feed that were like complaining. But I feel like I always want to say something, but I don't.
Hey, we got a podcast.
Oh, I know. I can say it here.
Hey,
right?
I don't care. We're not gonna get
cancel
canceled.
me.
Try.
Right, bitch.
No, but go ahead if you want to.
And it's not even anything bad. What I'm saying is like a lot of people's feeds are like so, to lead you in a way that you don't like that. That's what they're seeing. So like if I'm searching a bunch of I don't like Trump or I hate Trump or stuff like that, or even Pelosi, or I don't like Pelosi, I hate her, this and that. Guess what I'm going to see? I'm going to see stuff like that.
Like it's been,
like it's being fed to you because of what you're looking or searching or liking or whatever.
Yeah.
So if you're sitting there liking all these, against 9/11 things or patriotic things, guess what? You're not going to see them so that you can react to them. So people are probably like, well, I'm not seeing it anywhere. I'm not this and that. But my feed was like, it was everywhere.
Really?
I mean, not everywhere, but I saw some stuff here and there.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't like, I didn't forget what day it was.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean? Like I knew it and I saw enough.
I feel like that's the point. In my point, because I see what you mean. I don't feel like I got fed that much because first off, I had completely forgotten it was 9/11 until the game.
Cowboys game.
Well, no,
what did you see before?
Before the first. I forgot what game it was, but Kansas City Chiefs were playing. But it's you're dialed. I feel like nowadays you're dialed. And I feel like that's what Zuckerberg was like talking about whenever on his podcast about Joe Rogan and stuff like that. Like you're fed like what you want, what you're liking and what your likes are.
Yeah, stuff
like that. And so, I mean, I think that's what turns us against each other. También through social media. I think that's why you got off, no? Or was that?
I mean, I don't know. I guess
it was. And I
got off because it's just
it kills it. It takes your time.
Yeah, that's the main thing. That's why I was bitching at you when you were late.
wasn't late.
You were 30 minutes late.
Guys,
Time is the most valuable.
I was late for 30 minutes. I was doing stuff, but I was late on my time.
Most valuable. Don't take it away from me.
Look, I was waiting.
I can't get it back. I can't get it back.
Okay, I'm sorry. Those 30 minutes are gone. I was waiting for the guy that was coming to cut my yard to show him where everything. Yes, I have someone cutting my yard.
I don't. What kind of fucking Mexican are you?
I'm a lazy one. No, he showed up pretty late, and so I was like, I was about to leave. I was gonna be here on time, but he got there just when I left, and so I had to come back. And I was like showing him around and everything. I was like, cut my yard. So I'm sorry for those 30 minutes, but and so other than those 30 minutes in time, because time is valuable, you're right. As we're actually gonna be able to release this episode on Friday, which is good for all our listeners that love us.
Yeah, we don't want to miss a Friday.
We don't want to disappoint.
I got some hate mail last week.
Did you really?
Yes.
Yes. I saw I got some hate mail también. I got you. Don't worry.
People with pitchforks and torches outside my house.
I'm about to get canceled.
I was like, Joe,
Alfredo,
you gotta release this shit.
And they have a set time. I got a message from one of our listeners talking about our podcast last week. She was laughing at it, and she's like, y'all really chose violence, or y'all really chose to get canceled. Whenever Alfredo was like, well, that one part, you know what I'm talking about?
I don't know. Say it again. I don't remember.
So I could say it.
I really don't remember.
When he was like, we literally finished the conversation.
Oh,
yeah. Women suck.
Yeah.
That was Fredo's words, not ours. We do not.
R.I.P.
Is that why he's not here?
Yeah.
He got canceled.
The women got to him, man. They found his ass and.
Yeah, it's okay. But yeah,
we love all the women.
She was telling me, she was like, yeah, it was pretty funny, and like we decided to get canceled with that comment.
Have you seen? I don't remember if this was discussed before. Maybe it was one of our non-aired
ones.
Yeah,
what was it?
But so there's things that you get canceled for, right?
Uh-huh.
So have you seen that show on Netflix that says it's called Don't Mess with Cats or something like that?
Oh, is that? I did watch that because it was interesting. It was like a series, right? Like 4 or 5 episodes.
Don't remember.
Okay, we're talking about the Russian guy.
Yeah.
So wait. Do you want to explain it a little bit first before?
Yeah. So this guy. So talking about what George just said was, just going at somebody and then getting the wrath of it. So in that case, the show's, I don't know if we want to look it up, but the show's called something about don't mess with cats. Somebody fucks with a cat.
Mm-hmm.
These cat fucking people go after this guy like fucking crazy. Like,
it was, honestly, he not only killed him, but I think he stuck him in a freezer or something, like put him in like a something. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, but
it was like 2 kittens or something like that. So cat people literally took over the internet, made a Facebook group, found people that were close to where this guy lived, and like got him. Did they get him arrested or something?
Yeah, I think they did something.
Yeah, but it was a whole operation, I think, basically.
Yeah, I mean, this was like the room that this guy was in was like dark. It was his bed and a couple of posters, and just those posters, like they were able to find him with just because
that was so crazy.
Because this poster, they only sold it in this place. And this many people bought this. It was just some crazy shit like that. Like these motherfuckers went to town, like detective style. They found this guy because he fucked with a cat, and he was crazy.
So what you're saying is that Fredo's gonna get found? Well, they already found him.
Well, the week before that, or the same week, I don't know. he said he was gonna go out and shoot his dogs because they were. Do you remember that?
I literally get comments on it.
And surprisingly, I haven't heard the dogs today. Like, I haven't heard one dog bark today.
I haven't even seen them.
Maybe he's gonna call bullshit on us when he goes and edits this, but I haven't heard it.
Not at all. I forgot about that. Someone talked to me. They were like, or my girlfriend was like, "How dare he?" He's like, we love dogs. You know he's gonna get canceled. You're gonna lose dog lovers.
So far, he goes after dogs, and then the next week he goes after women.
Yeah. You really can't say anything about me anymore. I mean, I feel like he's got me beat.
That's probably why he's not here.
He's not working. He's trying to hide. He's trying to hide.
He's running right now. He's on a run. He's in hideout. It's
right now. On the way over here, I was watching something, a TikTok, and it was kind of interesting because because it deals with guys, but there was this woman, and she was like, you can tell who the leader is in a group of guys, and someone stitched it. O sea, replied to that video saying, it's like, no, there's no leader in a group of guys. It's like we have specialists. We don't have group of leaders. It's like if we're gonna go play basketball, with the best player goes out there because he's the best player, and we're gonna follow him because he's the best one. But if someone else goes and I don't know, they're going out clubbing, and he's trying to get a girl, we're like, oh, we're gonna choose this guy to be the lead guy because he's a hoe. So it's like, man, and I got interested because I was like, yeah, it's true because there is no competition in a group of friends or homies, in my opinion. I don't know about you.
I don't think so. When I was younger, no, there wasn't. There was friendly competition, but
exactly
nothing like
someone saying I'm the leader.
I never felt like a bitch.
Basically, yeah.
I never felt like a bitch. It was like, oh, let me see what he's gonna do so I can follow him.
Yeah.
No.
Exactly. So there was always
it was always mainly more like,
yeah,
family stuff was like, fuck you, we're going over here.
Yeah.
Or shit like that.
And you just join along because hey, you know what? I'm gonna be with my homies. Let's go. We're all group. It's on the same level. I feel like women don't have that because in some way they're always trying to best one each other. And that's what, whenever women have I don't know, someone's jealous or someone has a fight, it's like they hold on to a grudge or something like that to bring it up later on. For guys, it's like, oh, you know what? We messed up, whatever. Fuck. Yeah. We're cool.
There's definitely guys that do that too, but women take the cake on that one.
Are we trying to hold back?
No. I mean,
I feel like
they bring up some old shit.
They do. I'm not gonna say anything, but
so what about that bitch? It's like
the one from 2016 at that one bar. You looked at her.
Yeah, you gave her a 16% tip instead of a
regular
10%.
I just felt generous.
The math was easier for me when I did that. I did not calculate that.
It made it even. It made my payment even. I didn't
calculate it to percentage.
I was just adding. Imagine that, just calculating how much you're putting in your head. It's like, no, that's more than 5%.
Like that.
That's more than 5%. What are you doing?
It's just like those memes that, when the guy's sleeping, he's thinking about some stupid shit. And he's probably thinking about.
He's probably thinking about so and so. It's like, what am I gonna eat tomorrow or something? I don't know, some shit to. It's like, how are the Cowboys doing? How are we gonna get another quarterback?
Yeah. I wonder how traffic's gonna be on the way to work.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Bullshit. And that really is what we're thinking about.
Yeah, exactly. It baffles me that when we tell women I'm literally thinking about nothing. For example, they'll be like, "What are you thinking about?" I was like, "Nothing." It's like, you can't be thinking about nothing. You're thinking about something. It's like, no, literally, I'm not thinking about anything.
Sometimes I don't even want to tell them because it's so stupid that I just say nothing. You know what I mean?
Okay, I see what you mean.
I'm thinking about something so dumb. It's like, what do you think about? You look like you're, whatever, in deep thought. And I'm like, No.
And be like,
and I'm thinking about some dumbass fucking shit.
if I pop a balloon in the middle of a forest,
will it make a sound?
Exactly. Can a polar bear carry a balloon? Stuff like that. It's like, it's nothing. It's just nothing. It's like if you tell them, it's like they won't understand, right? They won't understand what you're like. Why are you thinking about that? Is the question that come up.
Yeah.
And you know, I just rather not tell you. It's nothing. But they do get mad. I don't know if you had that moment, but they get mad whenever you tell them nothing. They're like, you just don't want to tell me.
And a lot of times, for me, I'm always the type that just something small is nothing. Like it could be something, but it's nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got you.
It's nothing. It's fine.
Some big ass, like for example, what happened to me this past weekend with the invitation stuff. Yeah, that's nothing. It's cool. I don't know if that's a big thing, or I don't know whatever. But
the thing about guys is just
there was this TikTok where I saw this girl. She was like recording herself, and she's like me overthinking something about something that I can't control, or no, something that happened that is not even like affecting me, something I can't control, basically. And she's like, my boyfriend over here living his best life. And there was it's that meme where Leonardo DiCaprio's dancing. He's like,
oh yeah.
That one. And she's like him living his best life, saying you can't control what you can't know. Yeah, you can't control what you can't control, or what's uncontrollable, or something like that. Which is true. It's like if I can't control it, well, whatever, it happened. Like I was about to say like 9/11, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's what happened there.
So I've noticed the morning's been cooler.
Oh my God,
it feels so good.
Oh, it feels amazing.
I can't wait for these fucking mosquitoes to die. Like all these insects. Like I just need it to get a little bit colder.
Do they die after that?
Yeah,
I thought they got.
they go away.
Yeah, hibernation or something.
No.
Am I no?
No, they don't. They don't hibernate.
Ah, okay.
But I'm wait.
This cold. It felt good this morning. It felt good yesterday también.
Yeah, this whole past week has felt like pretty good. Saturday felt pretty nice. Gladys was on that trip.
Yeah.
It was 20 degrees at night. That's pretty nice.
That night here?
No, it was 20 degrees over there.
Oh, really? That's
Utah.
Goodness sakes.
So it was cold at night, and then in a day, it was probably like in the 60s, 70s.
You can't wait for that.
Man.
I don't think we're going to get it, though. But
I mean, we're going to get it, but for how long, you know?
It's not going to last.
There's no, like, I don't know. There's no fucking middle ground here. It just goes fucking freezing to
hot to burning hot. To tornado to.
You get very little of the in between.
And now it's like, I feel like you get very little of the coldness because it's just hot now. We don't even get rain or tornadoes. Tornadoes haven't even showed up for a while. Or are we in tornado season?
I don't remember if it's spring or fall.
I think it's spring because it's not fall.
No, I think it's fall.
You remember that?
I think it's fall because it was that.
You know what you're talking about?
It was in December, wasn't it?
Was it? We're talking about tornado? The one on Rockwell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was in December.
Probably. I drove through that.
You went to go fucking look or what?
No, I didn't even know the tornado happened. This is how bad it was. The tornado happened. That person died off the highway. And me and my friend picked me up because we were going to go to somewhere in Plano or Richardson. Yeah. So we were driving through Rockwall, and we literally see the houses torn up, trucks overturned. We're driving through this, and we're like, "What just happened?" And so we started driving around. We're like, we started asking people, "You need help? Anything?" And everybody was fine, but thankfully they didn't say anything or say like, "Oh yeah, I need help," because I mean, I wanted to go. It was just crazy driving through there. And like, if we would have picked me up a little bit earlier, we would have been in that tornado. You spin my hand right round. Right. I wouldn't have been here.
So, with that said, where would you like to live? Like, what city?
Other than
you've thought about that,
United
States. Like, all right, because here it's too fucking hot. It's too fucking hot. Like, it's just, it's uncomfortable.
It is.
So, where if you had to choose, like, where would you go?
You know, I actually gave this a little bit of thought, but Montana, like, I don't know what city it is, but like somewhere in Montana, because it's like beautiful. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of land. I feel like you get a little bit of the north and south, so I feel like it's always like 80 degrees over there.
Montana.
Yeah,
Maybe. It gets fucking cold. The good thing about Montana, like, I think you get...
Wait, we're sticking with United States for now, right?
Sure, yeah.
Or wherever.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, sure.
I like to go somewhere where you get 4 seasons, and I think in Montana you get 4 seasons.
Oh.
So you get a real spring, a real summer.
I don't think we know what that is.
A real fall, and a real winter. You know, and...
Yeah.
If I can just get that, that'd be nice. Here it's just fucking scorching death.
You only get 2 seasons, death or scorching.
It's like an oven. And then you get, what was it 2 years ago?
Oh,
Snowvid.
No, what did they call it?
Snowvid.
No, Snowvid. Dalapocalypse. Dalaska. They called it Dalaska. They were calling it Dalaska.
There was a few going around. That was pretty good.
Yeah, Dalaska made me laugh. But yeah, that was... Why not Alaska? Why wouldn't you move to Alaska? I know it's always snowing over there. Or maybe.
It's tough.
I feel like it's a very good change. It's like... It's a different culture, I feel like. Because, you know, I was still United States. Yeah. So... I saw a show that they actually still would like barter over there. You know what barter is? What is barter?
When you exchange services.
Oh.
So like if I go fishing and catch 10 fish and I need like
I don't know.
Dentist work, like dental work.
I'll give you my fish.
Like the dentist will barter with you. Like he'll be like, all right, yeah.
That's so cool.
I'll take 5 of your fish or whatever.
You can't fish, but
or different stuff.
Yeah.
They'll actually still do that.
That's pretty cool.
A lot of people don't have money. Like they don't have anything to
like because of how bad Alaska. Well, I don't feel like that.
They just live out there and they're not getting paid. Nobody's paying them. They just live. They hunt for their food. They build their own house. They don't need money.
Hold on. They hunt for their food.
Yeah.
All right. If anyone knows this, I want to know this. Is this true?
Yeah, it's true.
What do you mean? Is there not a Walmart over there? Walmart's everywhere.
I'm sure there's stores.
Is there not a Dollar General? They had that.
What do you want Dollar General for?
It's on every corner. I don't want it there, but it's there.
If it's there, they're not going to do very good. Because there's not a lot of people going to Dollar General.
We need it. I want to take a trip out to Alaska now. I'm going to ACL this year on the Austin City Limits. Austin's not a city you would go to. You want to get away from this weather itself, right?
I mean, it's a good city to go for the weekend and stuff. But
Austin,
I would go because it's so it's just
not to live.
It's a short no. Well, I would go live there, but weather-wise, no.
Yeah,
it's a cool city. It's growing. It's active. Like there's a lot of music scene and comedy scene and outdoor stuff. But to live there because how hot it is, it's not ideal. Like no.
What's another place?
Like I would like Colorado, like Denver or surrounding cities.
Denver is actually a pretty city to go. There's a little town in north of Denver. I mean, it's like right before you go up the mountain to the Rockies, and that place was amazing. It's like a little town at the bottom of the mountain.
Is it Breckenridge?
Yeah. Bro, that place was so nice. I'd live there.
Haven't been there, but it's nice.
I'd live there. It looks like a little quiet town, like something you see in the movie, like where a murder happens.
Like Aspen.
Where's Aspen? Are we talking about?
Never seen Dumb and Dumber?
Oh, yes, like Aspen. Oh God, yeah, just like that.
Yeah, like a little town like that.
Yeah, it's just like that.
Oh, classic.
Pero, other than that, we'll see. Another place. Yeah. Remember to like, share, subscribe, whatever the thing is.
Yeah. Email us with questions.
We leave you with the question: can pandas hold balloons? No.